Welcome to Bedtime Stories. Let us take you on a magical journey. Bedtime Stories presents Timmy the Fearless Pirate, a story about facing your fears. Once upon a time, in the picturesque coastal village of Windshaw, there lived a spirited young boy named Timmy. He had eyes the colour of the deep blue sea and fiery red hair that seemed to dance in the wind. Every day, Timmy would run down to the shore to play, his imagination filled with stories he'd heard about daring pirates and hidden treasures. In Windshaw, old sailors would sit by the harbour, telling tales of dangerous adventures on the high seas. Timmy listened intently, dreaming of the day he would become a pirate captain and find a treasure of his own. One sunny afternoon, as Timmy was building an impressive sandcastle fortress, he spotted an old, worn-out bottle that had washed ashore. Inside the bottle was a tattered, ancient-looking map. With great excitement, Timmy pulled the map out and studied it closely. He could hardly believe his eyes. It was a treasure map. Timmy knew he had to follow the map to find the hidden treasure. Timmy shared his discovery with his best friends, Sally and Max. They agreed to join him on this thrilling adventure, forming a crew called the Fearless Buccaneers. Timmy was the captain, Sally was the skilled navigator, and Max was the ever-watchful lookout. They set out on their daring journey in a small but sturdy rowboat, proudly painted with the Jolly Roger flag. As the Fearless Buccaneers rowed out to sea, Captain Timmy noticed dark clouds looming on the horizon. The wind started to howl and the waves grew larger and more treacherous. They had to face their first challenge, a fierce storm. "Brace yourselves, crew! We must face this storm head! On!" shouted Timmy, even though he was secretly afraid. He had never faced such a storm before and feared that he might fail his friend. Nevertheless, he summoned all his courage and guided his crew through the choppy waters. The children worked together, using their strength and determination to overcome the storm. They emerged victorious, and the storm finally subsided. After many days of rowing and navigating through treacherous waters filled with whirlpools and hidden rocks, they reached a mysterious island hidden behind a veil of fog. Sally consulted the map and confirmed, "This is it. The treasure is buried on this island." Eager to find their prize, the Fearless Buccaneers explored the island, seeking clues to the treasure's location. As they ventured deeper into the island, they discovered a thick jungle filled with strange and eerie noises. Timmy felt a shiver run down his spine, but remembered his responsibility as a captain. He led the crew fearlessly, even as they encountered venomous snakes, giant spiders, and other fearsome creatures. They had to rely on their quick thinking and teamwork to overcome these dangers, growing stronger and more confident as they continued their journey. In the heart of the island, the Fearless Buccaneers faced another challenge. A rickety rope bridge that crossed a deep, dark ravine. Timmy knew they had to cross it to reach the treasure, but he was terrified of failing and letting his crew down. He took a deep breath, remembering the storm they had conquered, and mustered up his courage. "Follow me, crew!" Timmy shouted as he led his friends across the bridge. They moved carefully, one step at a time, supporting each other along the way. As they reached the other side, Timmy felt his fear of failure dissipate, replaced by a newfound confidence. But the challenges didn't end there. The Fearless Buccaneers had to solve a series of riddles and puzzles to unlock the entrance to a hidden cave. They used their wits and combined their knowledge to solve each riddle, finally unlocking the entrance to the cave. As they ventured inside, they found themselves in a dimly lit, labyrinthine tunnel. They had to navigate through the winding passages, overcoming obstacles such as slippery rocks, treacherous cliffs, and sudden cave-in. After what felt like an eternity, they finally reached the heart of the cave, where a beam of sunlight illuminated a spot marked with an X. Excitedly, they began to dig, their anticipation building with every shovelful of dirt. As they unearthed a large, rusty chest, their hearts raced with the thought of the riches that lay inside. They pried the chest open, only to discover that it was filled not with gold or jewels, but with old toys, trinkets, and a beautiful jeweled compass. At first, Timmy felt a pang of disappointment, but as he picked up the jeweled compass, he realized that the real treasure was not the chest's contents, but the unforgettable adventure they had shared together. The fearless buccaneers had faced their fears, overcome numerous challenges, and learned the value of courage, teamwork, and friendship along the way. With the sun setting, the fearless buccaneers decided it was time to return to Windsor. As they rode back to their village, they excitedly recounted their thrilling adventure, each of them feeling a sense of accomplishment and camaraderie. Upon reaching their village, they were greeted with a warm welcome by their families and friends. Timmy, Sally, and Max shared their story with great enthusiasm, their faces glowing with pride. They knew that they had grown stronger, braver, and wiser from their journey, and they would always treasure the memories they made as the fearless buccaneers. As Timmy lay in bed that night, he clutched the jeweled compass tightly, knowing it would always remind him of the adventure that had changed their lives. The fearless buccaneers had conquered their fears, and Captain Timmy had learned an invaluable lesson. That failure is just a stepping stone to success, and with courage and determination, anything is possible. The villagers of Windsor would never forget the tale of Captain Timmy and the voyage of the fearless buccaneers. Their story became a legend passed down through generations, inspiring children and adults alike to face their fears and chase their dreams, just as Timmy had. And so, the spirit of adventure lived on in the hearts of the people of Windsor as the sun set on another day by the sea and the stars whispered tales of courage and friendship to those who dared to listen. Now close your eyes, little one, and drift off sweet dreams and good night.